And here we are in the East Brecillian forest with a lot of little hallas. Cute little halla. Indeed, you make noises. Like to make all the noises. Tree. I don't know about liking that tree too much. Well, I was thinking that I'm sure this guy will be getting violent.
Alright.
Die. There we go. One tree dead. Which is important. Yes, Hala, you make a lot of noises. I know. You're just noise makers. But yeah, this was just a lot of different little directions to go into. That's definitely fog that we cannot even go into, I know that much, but we might as well visit here.
I do not think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
Indeed, that is definitely true. We are extremely back in the beginning. Quest updated, of course, for this stuff. Why could we not go through? Well, let's go through and explore into this direction. There's definitely enemies over here, like Alistair can tell.
Quiet now.
There's all those little werewolves. You still want to dual sweep. Do this. Can you actually taunt them? You did already taunt them, but apparently this guy still wants to actually attack me rather than someone else. Let's see about doing this then. Whoop! This is a weird thing to say though. Oh, whoop. Yay! There we go. All of that taken care of at least. A rapid werewolf too. There we go, and that werewolf. And that werewolf didn't drop anything that we can see at least. There is one werewolf here though who didn't decide to attack us for reasons, or one reason or another. Danaila.
Please, help, listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are one of the dwarven folk. I am... was once an elf. One of the Dalish until my change. Do you know of my clan?
Yes, I actually do. You are a Dalish who already became a werewolf then.
Yes. Just scant days ago. So, you know what happened to us.
Mm-hmm. You're heavily wounded. Let me try to heal you. You seem to be nice enough.
No, I cannot be healed. Not even by magic. Please, you must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message. The scarf I wear Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke to Arthas. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
I wonder if there is like I'm not actually. I don't. I think I don't remember if I've killed her or not usually, but I definitely have, of course, taken the measures to the husband. But well, there isn't. There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
The camp wouldn't accept her back as a werewolf, though. Really, it wouldn't, even though she can talk and be like that. I don't believe that would be true, but I really would hate to. I think that I usually have done what she asks. And that seems to be the easy answer, to just kill her and then tell the guy. But I don't know what we would want to do this time around. I am uncertain. Well, I am interested about this option. How would that work? But I assume that she would just attack me. But can this be cured? I think it could be cured, like at least if we deal with the main foe, or the situation overall, the fearful situation here. Maybe you could turn back to be normal. So it does feel a little bit hasty at this moment to already do the kill. Like, I understand you're in pain, but I would prefer not to do the killing. But on the other hand, then this just leave her, no, you'll die soon enough. It's just feels quite wrong too. There isn't really an option that I could just tell her that, hey, please wait for a while. Could you please just give it some time? I'll try to work it through, so maybe you could be returned to normal, because we know at least, or we are going to the source of this anyway, so. But sure, I at least need some answers first. Please, you must help me.
I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain.
But she will tell us if we promise, yeah, then I definitely think that I've always, well, yeah, like I said, it seems so wrong or difficult to just deny that from her. It would definitely be different if I don't do it this time around. And I kind of wouldn't want to do it, but on the other hand, it still feels wrong not to do it when she's specifically begging us to end her pain, so, difficult for me. To do it or not to do it now, that's the big question. I'm really on two minds of this. No, I can't promise that. Let's try to do something different. I have no idea where this will go if I will not kill her. Could there be some way to save her? I would love there to be, but I kind of am afraid there isn't.
And I will end it myself.
Well, she just attacked us then. Well, then it would have been better that we had done it a different way, but I wasn't certain. I just so wish that we could persuade her to wait for a while, rather than get killed like this. But yeah, that sadly wasn't an option here. Then taking her belt seems so lovely. But yeah, sad. I should have just done it for her then, when she begged for it. She wasn't taking a no for an answer, so... Can't be helped though, not anymore anyways. Lots of little hala. Is this the other way then to go back? Not exit to the West Forest. I think so.
Alright.
Think this is the other way that I could have come here from the other previous location. I think so anyways. Wow. Yes, you make a lot of noise, hala. You're so hala. So many hala. Hala everywhere. Let's go this way first to kill these guys and then deal with those trees. Okay, some bear folk over here. Seems fine enough. Come, attack. You come here too, and then you come here. Sure, do that attack, why not? You could petrify maybe this one black bear at least first. And then just shatter it. For good measures. Such a big slam. Well, it's fine. It's dead. Any loot? They're not giving me anything yet. Sad. Bears should be having belts. If I can take werewolf belts, then I certainly should take bear belts. Should be able to take bear belts.
Quiet now.
An ogre. This location looks very familiar to me. Well, nothing to it other than to go for it.
What?
You do your berserk and then start coming closer.
Direct me.
You're already having at least that one. Sure. Do marking of death.
Alright.
Have at you then.
Go on to the other side. Just do that, why not?
Point me
I'm gonna get yours!
Yay, dead. Some rubble with a little bit of a quartz that I did not loot for silliness.
Going.
And a topaz with that little ogre. And then this sort of a lovely location. I have a feeling this undead will wake up. It's like before with the Red Cliff location that the undead sometimes just were kind of laying on the ground sometimes I feel, and then they just got up. Probably after I investigate this gravestone. If they will, then at that time. Darre misu. Just a little cloves. So, let's go back here and investigate this gravestone. The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of water are carved into the surface. Disturb the wards. Of course we would do that. Legend of the Juggernaut. The mage's treasure. Well, it did happen, of course, clearly enough. Devouring Shamblers. And a Revenant. Now that's a big deal. Then you can actually at least do something like this against the air. So we could actually deal with some of these annoyances. That's definitely not good for us, because Wound is the one that should not be taken. That's absolutely the fact. Heroic Aura is completely useless. You should not even consider doing something like that. Then just kill that guy. So we can have it shattered. At least. Then what else? Do that too. Then can't do much else, but that's fine. This one skeleton archer will at least be soon dead. Soon. Just sadly not quite yet. My god, please kill it. Use one, so you can heal a little bit. Just heal this guy. I do feel that we should just get rid of these two first, and then we can concentrate into the main foe in here, which is obviously enough going to be the Revenant. You need to heal.
A bit more dying, please.
Do that too. So he could actually survive a little bit better. Actually, let's also have the normal Lyrian potions here for you. Let's do this one. There's a lot of healing. It's going well though. We are using some of the magic, of course, for healing purposes, but it seems pretty good right now. Yay! It's dead. Revenant be killed. Juggernaut's blade boots, which are pretty good. I definitely usually have used those boots or the Juggernaut set with someone. We'll see if we actually have some group we can use it nicely with this time around, or someone we would like to use it with. A little bit uncertain about it, however, if there will be someone, but we'll see, we'll see. Can't know it yet. Shard corpse. Goes to not loot that. Then some elf roots. I did see someone over there who does seem to be friendly. Ah, an Erin. It's an Erin rune. See?
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
A Naren?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
The screen aura is a little bit
Irving's
distracting.
a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return.
He doesn't
Circle
want to.
needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
Well, at least it's nice that they were able to meet, and he seems to be alright with the past, and indeed this should be bringing some consolation to Wynne too, I'd say. We could stay longer if you wish, Wynne.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you and Aaron.
And on you.
Yay. Nice little meeting. Wynne approves, of course, which is no surprise in this situation. Was able to finally see and find him, know what exactly happened. That basically the Templars, after all, did not lie. They did run him through. So basically he should have died. But he just didn't happen to. Well, I think this is... It's a little bit close which one is better, but considering this is from Anarin, it does make sense that Wynne is using it even if otherwise I'm a little bit not certain which I would prefer, but for that reason I think this is the one we should use. Definitely. Nonetheless. But yeah, this on Alistair, while we're doing this sort of a chat, isn't really the best. Gladly, it's now gone, but a little late for that now. Oh well, I'm glad that we met and found an airing.
Welcome back. Is there something I can do for you?
I would like to talk to you. So why haven't you stayed with the Dalish?
I did for some years. The tribe made me feel very welcome, as though I were a lost child. They taught me elven magics and told me the old stories. But I wasn't one of the Dalish, no more than I was a circle mage. I owe them much, and so I stay close by, but I do not count myself among their number. My home is out here in the forest with the trees and animals. I learned to listen to them, and they taught me well.
That's cool. Do you have any idea about Wynn's condition?
Yes, she mentioned it. It is quite a miracle, isn't it?
Apparently she already mentioned it. That's quite surprising. Miracle. It is quite of a miracle. It's a little hard to believe, though.
I cannot explain it. Perhaps the spirit felt she had a task to perform. One last apprentice to teach. She is spending her last days in your company, helping you in your quest. Perhaps this is what she feels she needs to do.
Maybe so. So you're not angry with Wynn anymore?
I don't bear grudges. And it was Wynn who showed me that the circle wasn't really where I was supposed to be. She is a good person with a noble heart. She always tries to do what she thinks is best for others. She tried so hard with me, I could tell. Unfortunately, I wasn't listening, and all she knew to do back then was yell more. I forgave her many years ago. It's a shame she carried that guilt for so long.
But of course there would have been more, I feel like, reason to carry that guilt if you actually had died, which was what the Templars told. Gladly, you survived, so in that sense everything's a lot better. You know, yeah, okay, I should go then.
Go in peace then, friend.
Well, I guess we could actually
back.
ask about
Is there something
healing
I
our
can do for you?
wounds. Could you tend to my wounds?
Of course. Let me see.
Yay. So maybe they don't have their wounds anymore. Yeah, I was suddenly thinking that actually for that purpose, because we fell in battle, it might be a nice thing actually. And it certainly was. Okay, so that's the direction I should go into. Indeed. We came from there, but suddenly we are on this side of an airing. Well, it's fine enough. Sure. Hello, you there. You weirdo who arrived out of nowhere, hermit who is trying to hit everything.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Indeed, what are they coming to? What are you babbling on about?
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
Alright, so that's how you want to do. A question for a question and an answer for an answer. You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
I should certainly hope so.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
That's a good question, will I? Then, Would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Maybe so. It's the problem that I think there's certain questions I probably can't ask, but I don't really want to go immediately to the main one with the Grand Oaks Acorn, even though I want it from him. Well, So you live in the stump.
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Thank you. Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
I'm not telling you my name. Winifred. You may call me Ruska.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Sure. Well, do you happen to have anything for trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I would love to get all of those. An acorn, is that a Grand Oaks acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Indeed. Well, do you have another question for me? I should have also then gone and actually traded with him.
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
Ostagar. As in Ostagar, no. Ostagar is the place we battled in the very start of the game. 4 days. No, I was born in Orsamar, of course.
So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
So I guess I have to ask again the goddamn trading question, even though it would be nice that I would have been able to trade already for something.
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago.
I would like to get them all, but I want to trade for the acorn first and foremost.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
Oh, that's a good question. I found some things in the forest.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
Silver ring. I wonder what silver ring I'm talking about. Is it the silver ring I would need for something? I don't recall that I would have found anything important silver ring. I can't give the scarf because that's for the husband, so that would be just wrong for me to do. If it would be something, it would have to be the silver ring. But I might have something else.
Yes. Yes. What do you have?
How about a book? I did find that one book, so sure. How about, yeah, fine, book.
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about this book of elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Well, do you want to ask another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Absolutely no. No, of course not. I'm a dwarf. How would I be able to cast any sort of magics?
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But wait, what if you were lying? Ah, you thought to scamper away without suspicion, did you? Well, I'm onto you. But
Totally.
it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
My god. Do I wanna... I'm like trying to think about that ring. Do I need that ring for something? I can try to ask about the gold coins, but I doubt he would trade for that. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. I still have that old helmet and the book.
I want to trade for the book.
And what do you have to trade for the book?
How about some gold coins?
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about?
Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I can't give the scarf, even though in all reality it's just a scarf, so it's not really that important, but... Silver ring. Like, if it's just a silver ring without anything special, but I'm so worried that I'm giving away something that I actually need to activate something else. Fine.
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
I think I'll return a little later. I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
I probably will return a little later to talk to you more. It's not like you're gone. Archons of the Imperium. But at least I got the acorn. It's just a question that... What ring was it exactly? I do hope it wasn't anything essential for a quest or something. Yeah, that's not the book though, right? It is, I guess. Attributes. I did have that already. So what is the book that I got from him then? I traded for the book, but where would be a book that I would have traded for? Is it a quest item? Love letters a lot, yeah. Iron bark, scarf, and grand oak acorn. I do wonder if there was a ring in here before. I kind of feel that I have to at least try to check it. But I don't even see what book... Did I get the codex thing? Maybe, plausibly, but then I didn't notice to look into it. I would have thought that it would have been here something, but... I guess... No, there is a book. Archons of the Imperium Volume 1 Codex. Okay, so it is indeed a codex entry. Archons of the Imperium. Not that valuable, but I guess it will do, for now at least. I should look around and just see if there's something else I need to do. I need to have a look into the tree stump maybe later too, but not right now. I can return to him a little later. Let's go around the place first, I'd say. Nonetheless, I think that's a fair enough judgment. Okay, let's hide because there's a lot of trees again to fight me. As sad as it happens to be. I was thinking that I want to wait until this one also accros because I knew he would. Well, didn't manage to do the petrify. Yes. And Woon is dead. Extreme dead. Didn't manage to do the thing that he was supposed to do. At least one wild Sylvan is almost dead, so that's something. Oh yeah, your vessel brought you back. That's nice. Welcome back, Woon. Even though you're in bad condition. Okay. It's dead. Woon is safe for now anyways. Come to be behind this thing. No. At least no one else barely did not die, so that's something. You can get us have a haste again soon, but not quite yet, sadly. Probably could have already been possible, but... Muthal's blessing, the great protector Muthal. Sure, I'll read that. Muthal, the great protector, Elgar-Nan had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elgar-Nan sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun, nothing could grow. She whispered to Elkran this truth and pleaded with him to release his father. But Elkanan's pride was great and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this time, or moment, that Muthal walked out of the sea, of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Elkanan's brow, and at her touch she grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elkarnan went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elkarnan said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elkanah and Muthal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Muthal gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a spear to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. From the tale of the Muthal's touch, as told by Kisharel, keeper of the Ralathian clan and the Danish elves. Indeed. Coolio. We have that. Let's have a peek, actually. The wrong button. How this shield is. Melee critical chance, more healing effects received. It's not bad, but don't think we would actually be using it. I do think Alistair already has a better shield, nonetheless, better defense, and, well, it's Eamon's shield, so, yeah. I couldn't go and say no to having that equipped. Came from there. And then this is just this roundabout place, so... I did not mean to have you just stand there forevermore. Let's go back to the tree and return the acorn, and probably at that point we can then end for today. I should probably return through the other path just to be making sure that, yeah, it takes us where I assume it should be taking us. Just to be sure. I'm just so concerned that I indeed did something wrong by trading that goddamn ring. But again, I couldn't trade the scarf. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. I think I will soon go and visit the camp shortly, even though it feels a little bit wrong to take Wind back. But I would like to have Morrigan here too, so considering I do usually like to have a specific group that I use mostly. Oh.
Quiet now.
There's some Fulfies. Just... oh, goodness. This goddamn rapid fearful. My goodness. She's just so far away.
Stop me.
Sure, take it. That went way too easily, but that's how it is sometimes.
And I'm off.
It did take us to the same spot though, where I assumed that it should be, but unless there was some new fearful surrounding this area for some reason or another. Let's go to this grave. Possibly, hopefully I can do something there. I hope I didn't need the ring for it. That's the main thing that I'm worried about. That maybe I need the ring into this thing. I hope I don't. This is the tombstone of a Tevinter general. The epitaph makes it clear that his spirit was left to guard over something. Let's save first. That was a load button. My god, why did I press that? I accidentally just did the exact wrong thing. Let's see. Was this still earlier than the other one? Yeah, this is still earlier than the other one. Did I save afterwards? No, I didn't. I've done none of this area. Okay, I'll be right back with you when I actually do exactly the same stuff again, because that's just stupid of me. My god, why did I do that? Okay, and I'm back here with the grave that now actually I will be saving the game like I was supposed to do. I did do exactly the same stuff. A few battles, we got the shield, and then I also traded away the ring, even though I was like wondering that maybe it would be important, but oh well, can't be helped. I traded it away already. But yeah, we shall disturb the tombstone. Do remember that this would have been a little bit tougher battle, so better be careful about this full thing. Sure, you can do that. Yeah, there's a Revenant at least.
What?
It's no wonder. You can just destroy that thing.
Immediately.
I guess you can start to go here. First and foremost.
Where do I go?
That's a mage. I wish I had gone and tried to actually kill that one, but it's a little late for that now. I guess I'll go there with you first and foremost to just make sure to kill it.
Done with you now.
Did get paralyzed, which is definitely not a very good situation. Just come and kill this at least. Just kill the skeleton mage so we have it away from here, which I think will be a good and important thing. So one little thing is dead, at least. Then to the flank skeleton, while Okran can still be hitting at least this little Revenant, which is good. Nice. Not bad situation by any means. Let's mark it. If it wouldn't have resisted, sadly it did. Let's go behind it. You can heal a little bit of everyone. Okay. Even a paralyze happened. Nice hit from us to finish it off. A Revenant to, well, a Juggernaut's helm specifically. That's just a Silverite heavy plate armor. Quest updated. 2 of the items hidden in the forest by Tevinter Mage, 2 more remain. Not that much, but 2 more somewhere. Not certain where exactly would the other 2 be, but they might be forward anyways, rather than in the areas we have already been to. But uncertain. Regardless, now we can at least go and return the acorn. And probably end this episode there, when you have done that. Let's talk to this grand oak.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Yeah. Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free.
You didn't actually...
I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
I would like to talk about other stuff with you. You didn't even mention that you would be giving me such a thing before.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
Clearly I should have talked about more stuff earlier, but it's sometimes just... Like, sometimes you can go and say that you'll do something and then you can still talk about the other stuff that you wanted to talk. But clearly, sadly, not the case this time around with this Crad Oak at least. So it will miss some lines, which is unfortunate. I'm a little bit wondering, but I guess I could actually quickly go and visit back into the campsite. Then visit the Dalish Elves, because we have still that one, at least a scarf that we can bring there, that is. And after that, we could easily just go and, well, go and continue with the, so to speak, proper group, as in, because I would like to have Morrigan here with us nonetheless. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. It's not too big of a deal to go and return there, even if I am leaving Vun behind at this moment. It is sometimes strange though how these respawn these enemies in here.
Woo! Bad breath alert!
Bad Pret alert. It's some bears this time around. Alistair, come here. Taunt them all. Or at least most of them. Vun, you should come and at least petrify one of these black bears, who is annoying Ogren in here. And destroy it. So Ogren will just have one to deal with.
If you insist. Alright.
Easy peasy and easy peasy. All the bears are dead. And still no bear pelts for us, which is very unfortunate. What can you do? No bear pelts for us. Let's see. Actually, it was the other way around I should be going. Indeed, I got turned around in that spot. Just thinking that, am I getting turned around? And yes, I definitely was getting turned around. Not a little safe game. But yeah, let's just return quickly to the daily self, visit our own campsite, and then we shall go. Can I actually decide?
Yes.
No, I can't decide anything else. It just automatically wants to try to take me to the Brecillian forest, even though I would like to go to the campsite. I guess I can actually even do the chains probably in here, so I don't have to go to the campsite. I can, so let's do that. I'm sorry, Vun, but
Indeed.
let's have Morrigan join us. She's our main mageling, after all. Then a Nairin. Let's go and find him. Because why wouldn't we? I think it's you. Arthas even. Not a Nairin, but almost same name.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
Unfortunately, yes. I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
I'll tell the truth, I guess, this time around. She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
I usually probably have said this, but let's be honest this time around at least. I'm more of an honest wolf, at least if I don't need to lie. Sometimes I do need to lie though, but... She was a werewolf, just as you suspected.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died, Arthas, but not before she sent her love.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace.
Here is the amulet, as I promised.
Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Fare you well too. I'm sorry that it had to be like this. Morrigan disapproves. Of course, immediately when I have you join me, immediately you go and disapprove of me.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
As a lovely, lovely person you are, always disapproving of everything I ever do.
What do you wish?
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
I don't know if I need wood. I'm a dwarf anyway, so surely wood would be no good for me, right? So, neither. I'm sure your clan needs it more than I do.
I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring. I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing.
Well, thank you. Thank you kindly. I wonder what he made now then, considering I said that I don't want either one of the things that he could have done. Probably the oak branch? Possibly. Seems like an okay item at the very least. So that's probably it. It would make sense to me at least. Yeah, that's that book. Yeah, I think so. I would think so. I don't think Morrigan needs that for sure for Eternity. Maybe I could give this to electricity resistance, electricity damage. It does have better damage. +1 magic, +2 constitution, +10% to nature damage, which you don't really use. So maybe I could give that to Vun. Maybe. I'm not certain what sort of stuff would Vun like. But okay, well, immediately Morrigan just coming along and just disapproving of everything I ever do. Such greatness, such loveliness. Let's at least start going back towards where I was supposed to be, and I'll end then this episode of ours. Let's go. Maybe I will go and try to talk to the hermit some more. There was some more questions I could be asking of that annoying hermit, and try to trade somehow to for the helmet, but I don't really know what I would have that I could trade. Now I don't even have the scarf, but it just would have felt completely wrong if I gave the scarf away. So I couldn't do it no matter what. Couldn't be doing such a thing. No sowis. Let's go to the northeast forest, and then I'll end here, because then we are basically where we were before. Or that oak branch would make sense that it would have been the one that the oak actually gave us. That makes sense. But what would he have made from it then? That's a good question. But yeah, this more like the oak gave, or that tree gave that branch to us. Well, I have no idea what then that guy might have given us. No idea whatsoever. I still have even the Veldspar ring, so it wasn't this ring. I have no idea what ring I might have then given away. No idea. No knowledge. Nothing I know. Oh well. I guess we'll indeed end here though then. So, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you for more next time when we continue exploring the Brecillian forest. So, see you then. Bye bye. To be continued with Kidarusha next time in Dragon Age.